One.
Duality Podcast. I be Mr.Business.
You know, this your boy, Mr.Social.
And we at it again on a Sunday. What's going on, brother?
Oh, yeah. I'm good, man. I'm good. How you?
Man, I'm good, man. Yeah, man, we getting to the last month of this first season. How you liking it so far?
Yeah, man. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. We had a great run. We've been here since July, June?
July, yeah.
This is our first time ever doing podcasts, right?
For real, yeah.
We jumped in head first, and we wrapping up our first season.
Yeah, man. Pretty good, right?
It's coming close. I had a great time, man. It was a lot more fun. I know we talking behind the scenes. It got our creative juices flowing now, so we season 2 gonna be, we hitting another gear.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Man, what's going on? What's current? What's hot right now?
Man, I don't know. I've been say nothing. I mean, the obvious climate here, with the still halfway refusal to concede in this election here. There's still some runoff, some extra counting going on. So,
especially Georgia, right?
Yeah, I want to encourage everybody to stay diligent. That's big, man, right? So we is finding something. That runoff in Georgia, I think, will make it, if a Democrat get it, 50-50.
And Kamala
now she's deciding vote, so we could get some stuff through the Senate, possibly.
Maybe,
those that rock with the Democrats, you know what I mean? And
right.
So that's pretty big happening right now.
Yeah, it is. I mean, like you said, Georgia's been Republican for over 30 years. So to swing it, that's big.
Right.
It's real huge, bro. Yeah, this COVID thing is getting out of proportion again.
It really is.
Encouraging everybody to stay safe, face masks, gloves, sanitizer. Grocery store damn near running out of paper towels already, so the purge is happening again.
Okay. As long as they save a little tissue, a little TP for your boy. Nah. Why didn't people go to wipes more? That would have been a natural evolution. You know what I'm saying? We could have got on the wipe thing. If they ran out of tissue, let's go with wipes.
Yeah, but you know what? Nah, they ain't ran out of tissue this time. I think people finally realized COVID ain't making you shit, bro. You know what I mean? That first time, bro, COVID, they was running out of paper towels, tissue, dish soap. Like, everybody was just
you gotta
purging.
admit, we all human, so that was the first. Nobody know what to do. Now we kind of COVID pros, you know what I'm saying? At this point, we know how to social distance without thinking about it. It's crazy to see how easily, y'all think about this, that they can introduce different instructions to masses of people in kind of an easy way. This was real easy. Comply, go in the house, wear your mask, sanitize, stay away. So next time they run us through the mill, and what other instructions they could lay on us?
Yeah, but you know, you got to think about it, bro. We hard-headed, though. You got 100,000 a day still being infected. People ain't listening. Well, you know what's hard? When you live in your world, like you pay attention to everything. Like my mother didn't even play. I had to go get my food for Thanksgiving and keep it pushing. Like you could grab this, here you go, baby. I love y'all, and like kept it moving. So the people I be around is like, yo, everybody on it. Everybody parents and is serious. So I know it's a lot of them being foolish, but hey, I guess that's why to me it's like, nah, everybody complying. Yeah, but like you said, man, listen, we small people in a big pit, in a big pond.
True.
You know, we only know about our circle.
That's true.
You know what I mean? 100,000 a day, bro. There's quite a significant amount that's not pretty much. You know,
that's
still,
very true.
You know what I mean?
That's very true.
Oh, Tanya went another step too. Boy, she brought that little digital read your forehead thing. Yeah, she brought the whole. I'm like, Tanya, you really brought? I thought she was playing, bro, but she was like, nah. Everybody came in the house. She be like, before I hug you, let me get a little bit of that forehead real quick. You know, like
a couple people, yo.
She was serious.
They had a little gathering. I went to a couple weeks ago at their house. They right at the door open. So the air can flow, windows open, bleep, taking temperatures at a house gathering.
Yeah, I seen
basically like family. So it is people that's taking it serious, and that's who I want to be around.
You know, here's the thing. I saw it on CNN. I think it was Thursday. There was a family celebrating his father's 95th birthday. They quarantined for 2 weeks as a family. Quarantine. Did all the protocols, everything. Everybody left that birthday party with COVID.
Wow.
And he was on the Chris Cuomo show. He's like, we did everything they said. 14-day quarantine, don't be around each other, got tested, even flights, whatever. They did all of it. And they still got COVID from the party. Bro, this thing is vicious.
There's a lot of variable with it, with COVID. Yeah, man. All we could do is be safe. I go to work. My kids is doing homeschooling. But if I gotta go to the store, you know, I try to. You know, we did start trying to prepare it where we cutting down where we have to go and have to do, but you can't just. You gotta still live life. I mean, if it came worse, we had to lock down for a period of time, like North, right? North got the 10-day lockdown. You kind of know it's coming. You better prepare, get your supplies, and it is what it is.
Yeah, it's serious right now that they have to go to that measure.
Right.
You know what I mean? Where it's a mandatory. It's not even voluntary now.
Correct. You know? And it seemed crazy, man. You know, I'm on the fence. I be crazy. Of course, I don't want nowhere near, you know, honestly, that government could be able to take the liberty to tell you when to go in, when to come out, all that, you know what I'm saying, on a permanent basis. At no point. But I am a realist to understand it's certain things at the government level, like you said, just people being hard-headed and spreading it, like, so when do we give them the license? Like, you know what? Shut this shit down. You know, telling them, like, nah, just put all of us on lockdown for a little. And it's hard to want to give that up. Like, you could just tell me that, man.
But you know the thing about it is, this is the thing about America. Every other nation, when this shit hit, they shut the whole country down.
Yeah, but we say this with our country stand on, that the government can't tell us to do stuff like that. That's unconstitutional. Like, no reason they could tell you how to live your life. Nope, it's just. I'm just saying that's where we get it right. So China, they ain't looking at it twice. They Snatch him up. Oh, you outside? But
Yeah.
take this.
London,
bust you in your head.
Europe, everybody, they was like, no, we gonna make this. But see, like, it's a gift and
communist.
Right, but it still is a gift and a curse. We 200 and almost, damn, bro, we over 250,000 people dead.
I mean, so that's what you think they should do? The government should take control and lock shit down.
Yeah, I really do.
Hey,
I really do. I mean, if it's only for like 10 days or 14 or something like that, yeah, I don't see no problem with it.
One of the things that could help us kind of control stuff like that, if we owned our own stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you had a neighborhood full of people, you know, or area, they could kind of decide. We got our little bubble like the NBA did. All right, from this little area, you know, nobody ain't coming in. I don't know. I don't know what the next thing is.
Man, everything's a super spreader at this point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What the hell is a super spreader? Nah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's
They
a
got
name
names
now.
for it.
It's a name, super spreader. Like, they said Thanksgiving. You know, how they was saying, I'd rather have Thanksgiving through Zoom than Christmas in ICU.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And that's what we did. We didn't even do Zoom. Just rolled by mama. She had them pens ready. You know, that was the important part anyway.
Yeah,
I love my mama now.
Yeah.
She a boy. Hey, mommy. But, boy, she had them pens ready.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Like I said, we kept it strictly the house.
I want to shout out Miss Social Butterfly, Erica. What's going on? My man, Chuck. Smack Raymond. What's good with you, Chuck?
That Smack Raymond.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's an old football Ramapo thing. But we want to get into this week's guest.
Oh, let's talk about it.
You know what? I want to give an introduction because I think this is such a great idea. I know I just mentioned it a little bit, buying up stuff, right? So it's a group, a collective of young African Americans or professional African Americans or African Americans that knew each other, black people, right? They linking up. And a lot of the woke terms and woke initiatives now is about real estate. That's how you
Absolutely.
develop wealth. And so I'm with that. You know, that information is out there. It's 2020. Y'all stop acting like you don't know that. You need real estate and property to start to build your wealth. Let's get that done. But anyway, they got together, and another thing that's out there, everybody that's supposed to be working as a collective, working together.
Very important.
So they added that together, and you know, we got a representative of that organization here who's going to break it down for us. But our guest for this week on Duality Podcast is the Next Level African American Investment Group. And today we have a representative, Miss Angela Lewis. How you doing, Angela?
I'm good, thank you.
Good,
All right.
good.
You know, I really was looking at you, and I was like, oh,
You
shit.
didn't recognize me.
Because, you know, we had the last, I'm like, oh, shit.
Stop playing. You didn't just now. Like,
No. When she took me outside, I was like, yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, listen, we
So let me
talking.
tell you, before we even get started, you were my very first crush ever in life.
What?
Ever in
Hit
life.
that thing, bro. Hit something.
Ever
Hit
in
something over there.
Oh, man.
Yes, sir.
I think I couldn't have been more than 7. I could not have been.
Yo, he get him young, boy. That's what I'm talking about. You gotta say nah.
We
let me
grown
stop.
now. Like,
Well, as y'all can tell, we kind of knew each other off camera
Yeah.
and stuff too. So, but dang, old Broadway had it jumping on you. Was lit over there.
yeah, Broadway, man, I'm telling you.
But I guess when you don't see somebody in 40 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been
Long time.
a long time, man. That's what I'm looking like, wow.
That's crazy.
So I seen her, I was thinking, David.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, that's how
All them
far
look
back we
alike.
go. Yeah, we go, man. How are you?
Good. I'm good. I'm real good.
Beautiful.
That's what's
beautiful.
up. Good to hear.
Yeah, let's get into,
Word. Tell us,
break this down.
what's your role in Next Level African American Investment Group?
So I am the president,
Okay, Miss
Okay,
President.
All right, that's
and I'm
big.
the acting real estate agent.
Okay.
Okay.
So it does more than real estate.
So no.
Oh, investment group.
Yeah,
It
so
has
we're
all kind of
investing
things.
in real estate, just real estate for now.
Okay.
So, I was just sitting there one day and I was on Facebook and I said, wouldn't it be nice if we could all pool our money and invest? And people responded. And so I said, well, you know what? If you guys are serious, let's have a meeting tonight. Like, don't even wait. Let's have a meeting this evening. So we had our first meeting and about 20 people came.
Wow.
And so, that was in August. And so since then, we have a group of 10 core people, and the goal is to buy our community. Like, that's the overall goal, and to support Black business.
That's awesome.
Super dope. Super dope. I don't know what's in the water. These are the type of people I grew up with, but go ahead. I love
So, like
it.
you said, real estate is the way to become wealthy.
Absolutely.
Like, and everybody knows that, but we don't do it.
True.
And so it's been proven over and over and over that real estate is the way to go. And we as a community, that's what we need to do. We need to have real estate and support Black business.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
those are the two goals, to own real estate, to own our community, and to support Black business. And so how we do that is by putting our money together,
Okay.
pooling our money and purchasing real estate. And so we are working on our Genesis project, which will be our first project. And so now we're asking for investors so that we don't have to go to a bank. And so, we can invest together so we can get enough money through investments to purchase, and completely rehab a building.
Is it any information you could share with us, like where the Genesis project is, or they're still in the development stage?
So we haven't pinpointed a particular property yet. However, we want it to be in an African American community.
Okay.
And so the properties will be purchased under value, and we have on our board of directors, we have a contractor who's been doing this work for over 30 years.
Okay.
And so we have somebody that's on our team. And so we have, so we don't have to go out and hire somebody.
Right.
So, we have every key person that we need to be successful.
So basically, from start to finish, it's in house.
Yes, everything.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
Yep,
Yeah.
and then property management moving forward.
Wow.
Okay.
So you're going to do, that's creating more jobs. Somebody
Exactly.
to go
Absolutely.
to be the property manager.
Exactly.
That's
So we want to hire people from the community, that live in the buildings or the projects that we purchase, to manage that project.
Wow. Okay. That's also like a way of like giving back.
Exactly.
Right, yeah.
Exactly. People will respect their property when they have a part in it. They respect where they want to
This
live.
is true.
I agree.
This is true.
They'll keep it up because they have a stake in it. They own
Right.
it.
Yeah, that's wow. That's pretty good. You know what I mean? And like, when did this whole idea start? Like, how long have y'all been
So
involved?
with all of the crime and the turmoil over the summer,
Yes.
like that's what made me say, hey, like, we need to just pull together and have our own. Like, we need to be strong as a community. Like, that's what we need to do. And so, I just came up with the idea and people jumped on board.
Okay.
That's what's up. Listen, so part of it, if other people, like you say, don't know, I know your family in general have always been historically really active in the community.
Exactly.
And a lot of social things. You guys do awesome job. Is that some of what we seeing here coming, like your upbringing? Just that's kind of the family business, so to speak.
Yeah.
Everybody,
It really
right?
is, yeah,
In
honestly.
some community
Yeah,
or
honestly.
Black empowerment type of situation. I really love that. Speak about that and your family like influence
Yeah,
on
so
that.
that's how we were raised. We were taught from, the time we could talk, walk, that's what you do. You support your family, then you support your community. Like, that's what you do. When somebody
Absolutely.
needs something, like you if you have it, you should be there to share it. Like,
Yeah, that's
that's
true.
the way it is. And, food for one is food for two.
No doubt.
So if
Yeah.
I have food, like, I'm going to give it to you.
Right.
Like, I'm going to do whatever I can to support my community.
That's awesome.
Definitely seen that, and like you said, the entire family, brother, cousins, aunt, uncle, like everybody, her mom, used to do a great class at the center with, all the business preparation, resumes and all that. I actually worked with a motherfucker, Miss Lewis. Shout out, how you doing, Miss Lewis? That's my lady right there, yo. She's so cool. You wouldn't, she's older than us. You wouldn't think she used to surprise me so much with stuff. I'll be like, Miss Lewis, how you know that?
She
like,
just
I'm not
turned
dead,
80.
Yeah,
That's her thing. I'm old. I'm not dead.
right.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you, she used to say that. Like, I'm not dead, I was like, all right, I'm sorry, baby.
For her 80th birthday, she colored her hair purple.
What? That sound like Miss Lewis.
Yeah,
that sound like her.
Yeah. Listen.
She got her first tattoo on her 68th birthday.
Hey,
And
listen.
she said this year I would have got another one, but my shoulder was bothering me.
That's when the 80 kicked in.
Exactly. Mhm.
Yeah, I better slow this down. You know what I mean? I'm doing too little too much.
Yeah. Can't trust these needles at 80.
But no, shout out to all of them people. So, you said that you guys have like 10 people.
So we have 10 core members of the group. And so of the 10 of us, that's where the expertise comes in. So, we have a financial expert who will keep up with your investment and make sure that it's sound. I'm the real estate agent, making sure that we find the perfect deal, that the perfect property.
So you're a licensed agent. Okay.
Yeah. We have a social marketing media person who is, into marketing us as a group. We have people who work in the community for like housing. So and then
Kind of like Urban League type thing? Okay.
Exactly. And then we have people who just do community service, and that's what they do. They work for the community and assist with grant writing and stuff like that. Okay. And so that's the core group. 5 of us are the decision makers. So we make sure that every decision that we make is sound, based on, not just based on a whim, but based on our experience.
Right.
And so when somebody comes to us and says, I want to invest, they can be sure that their money is being invested wisely.
Because as a counselor, you got all the different parts that
Exactly.
you need to make it.
Exactly.
That's. Hey, it sounds like y'all set up for success here, man.
Absolutely.
Let's show them a shot of that next look. Where can they go? Like, what's the website? Website. That's a website. Excuse me. Like, how can you, if you want to participate, donate, join, anything like that, or even more information, where can you send them?
So you can go to www.nextlevelafricanamericaninvestmentgroup.com.
Okay.
I know it's long, but
it's kind of long,
it's
but that's
long.
gonna make it stick out because you see me concentrating to remember it. You doing it right.
Yeah, so it's www.nextlevelafricanamericaninvestmentgroup.com.
So that's the website. That's where they can get all the information at.
Yes.
We gonna throw it out there again, but
Now, what has been the biggest hurdle right now? Like, what do y'all predict would be y'all biggest hurdle in moving forward?
Probably just getting people to invest. I think people want to see us, do something before they say, I want to put my money in.
I can understand it. Right, especially now, economy is the way of what it is, and,
Exactly.
Money is not as, easily to disperse. It's hard to invest right now in the situation that we in.
Yeah.
So...
And so, people also need to understand when you invest, we're not asking anybody to give us their last dime.
Right.
Like, you can't invest if you don't have grocery money.
Right.
So, you can't invest and expect to get a return on your investment in a month.
right.
And it's long term, and people need to understand that when they're investing.
That's
Really?
very true. Yeah, 'cause a lot of people, like you said, well, I'm going to give you this today, and they expect a 30 days.
Yeah, they be calling
Exactly.
me. Hey, what's going on with that investment?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Then
don't
some people,
understand
there's some people who, when they do invest, they kind of aggravate you. You know what I mean? Like every 30 minutes,
That's
well,
what I'm
I
talking
gave you
about.
this, so
yeah.
I gave you, you know what I mean? It's like,
What's the dividends?
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. What's going on with this project? And
So, we want to make sure that we sit down with everybody who is interested in investing and say, hey, like, if this is your last don't give it to me, because I don't want to be responsible for your kids not being able to eat.
Right.
Like, invest, money that you put away for investment.
Right.
And so, because it may be 2 years before you get your return. Because when you're talking about real estate and building and rehabbing, those things take time. And so it's not something that's going to happen in a month or in 2 months.
Now, I know you were saying like buying buildings and have people running them. Mm-hmm. Now, can people go to y'all if they want to like actually just buy something for themselves through y'all?
Or they can come to me personally as a real estate agent.
Okay.
Yes, if they want to purchase
Right,
property.
but the next level investment group.
Right, that's totally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Now, when you invest with the group, it is an equity investment. So you actually own part of that investment.
Okay.
Like part of that.
Right.
Yeah. So it's not like you actually own. It's not like you are investing in the company. You are actually investing in that property.
Oh, okay. Now, is everything investments? Are y'all doing donations?
Yeah, we'll take donations.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Cause like some people might be like, I can't invest, but if you get a building, I can help you with a cost of repairs.
Now, see, what we've done is that the minimum investment is $100, and so the reason why we've done that is because we want to make investing accessible to everybody. Right. So, it's not a thing in our community to sit down at the dinner table and say, and talk about our investments.
Right.
Like our kids don't hear us talking about our investments.
Right.
And so, people think investing, I don't have, $50,000. But you don't need $50,000. Mm-hmm. Like, we want to teach you how to invest with what you have. We want to teach you, if you want to give a gift, give your child an investment. Like,
sure.
Give that as a gift. Teach your children how to invest. And so we've made it, the minimum so low so that people can feel comfortable doing it. And then say, hey, okay, I invested $100. Now, you know what? I just got my income tax. Let me invest $5,000 or $10,000.
Right.
So now that they've learned how it works.
Get their feet wet, so to speak. Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
So,
and talk about it with your kids.
So y'all will actually give them some training too.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Okay. Well, that's very important.
Yeah, that sounds like so. I know he had brought up saying, would you take donations and all that? I saw a little something. Talk about it's a fundraiser you guys have coming up, right?
Yeah.
So you're doing fundraiser?
Yeah, we have a fundraiser that's going on right now. And so with COVID, before we would just have a drop box. You put a drop box, you bring your donations to a place, but you can't do that now. Right. So if you go to Amazon, it's a virtual fundraiser. So if you go to Amazon, you can click on what you want to donate, and the donation will be sent right to the charity.
Okay. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Okay.
So you're doing it that way.
Yeah. So
all right.
So if you go to our website, you can click on the link for the virtual toy or holiday drive, the virtual holiday drive, and then donate. You can spend $10 or you can spend $100 or you can spend more. And so
you guys set up to get like some of that as
yeah, just something to do for for the community, just so that because we have the ability to spread it. So if we're going to use our name, like, we might as well use it for something positive.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Dope.
Yeah,
that's real dope.
It's always got to start somewhere. And the reason why I was asking about donations. Let's say, for instance, you have somebody who's you have your contractor, but let's say, for instance, you can get somebody to sponsor building material. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like Standard Lumber, right? You got somebody in there, and they be like, listen, we'll sponsor, because, a lot of people get houses built that way.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like Habitat for Humanity type deal. They can get a lot of sponsorships to do that.
Well, we're more than happy to take donations.
Right. You know what I mean? That's what I was wondering, because you can always still filter to those people too. You know what I mean? Because some people are like, well, I ain't got this, but I got that.
Exactly.
Everything ain't money. You know what I mean? That you can use. You know what I mean? So, that's a good thing.
I'm sitting here and I'm kind of just like, wow. I'm floored that it actually seems so simple, the stuff she's talking about. The things, like you said, just kind of going down a checklist. I want to get some investments. I want to get real estate to build wealth. I want to work with other black people. I want to promote black businesses.
Right.
You're gonna be training in investment. Like, that's a lot, yo. I want to applaud you, like, under one umbrella, and it all makes sense too. It don't seem like it's a lot crazy going around. It's a nice. You can follow the line, like.
Yeah,
so good job at structuring that. But like, what do you really, kind of a more short-term goal, and but overall, what's your goal?
Okay, so our short-term goal is to start off with, just buying small buildings, rehabbing them. Our long-term goal is to have communities. That's our long-term
entire
goal.
African American community.
Exactly. That is the long-term goal.
That's what's up.
And so, if we can have, like, say, 2 apartment buildings and then some stores, we can offer black businesses rent-free, like maybe like 6 months rent-free, because all of our income, our community will be supported by renters. And so, why not give a leg up to a black business to say, okay, you know what? Maybe for the first 3 months your rent is free. The second 3 months your rent is discounted. And then once you get up and running, then that's when you start paying a full rent. And do it for every business that comes in.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's
And
nice.
evaluate.
Hell no. No.
That was the remix.
Hell no, y'all doing it like that? Come on, man. Nah, that's very exciting. It's I know I'm gonna try to expose people I can
Absolutely
more to it, and myself. See what's going on more. Like right offhand, I know a couple of contractors as well that do a lot of repair stuff. So I don't know if y'all got somebody set. But I definitely, as this thing move along, when you got different projects, there's some good black-owned businesses, guys that do, construction, carpentry, all the rehabbing stuff that you need. Even got a super-duper demo guy that'll demo and haul off for you.
Yeah. Got a few of those.
Yep.
Yeah, a few of those in the barrel.
Well, we will support any black business.
Okay.
Like, any way that we can.
Now, this is a little sidebar. You wearing scrubs?
Yeah, I'm a nurse too.
That's
so
what I was like say. I'm looking like, wait,
wow.
Scrubs? Okay.
Yeah. So
So
I just
now-
came from my part-time.
Now, how is this affecting you as far as being an essential worker?
It's a lot. It hasn't affected Next Level, but just me in general.
Yeah, right.
I got 6 calls today alone with just today about 6 different cases that I have to address by tomorrow when I go in to the office. 6 cases today alone. Wow. Mm-hmm. So that's just the people that were affected. So for every 6 of those cases, there's other people. Like
Correct.
I have to now figure out who they affected and
So you're doing contact tracing.
Exactly.
Right.
Contact all of those people now. Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's a lot, Angela. You doing
Yeah,
it like that?
how do you put all this together in the 24-hour period?
Just make it happen. You know what? Get up early and stay up late.
Team no sleep.
Exactly. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Just get it done.
Just get it
That
done.
sound like Miss Barbara right there, huh?
Mhm. Just get
Nah.
it done.
But that's a good thing. Like you say, I'm really admiring that. The whole premise of this Next Level African American Investment Group is awesome. The fact that you also have a whole career, nursing.
Right, exactly. A whole
You have,
career.
that is also awesome. One thing, I would like to see that, and maybe this could be an investment group down the line. Just throwing this out there. I know I even talked to my daughter. Got a 21-year-old daughter. She interested in nursing.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't do it yet. But we always try to, again, what I've learned now, different than how I grew up. I didn't always talk about in my family when we was young, investment and business.
Yeah.
Now, we definitely talked about family love and pride and your community and heritage and culture, but not the business savvy part, to be quite honest, right?
Absolutely.
So now I'm trying to add that to the next generation so they make it as comfortable. And one of the things we came up with was like nursing and private nursing and how to flip it business-wise. Like you can start the private nursing agency and this.
Absolutely.
So you ever thinking about doing something like that?
I did.
Nurse aid, the aides and stuff, having the agency.
You know
right?
what? I did think about it for a while. I just decided not to go that route. I have done some consulting and helped other people. Actually, a girlfriend of mine, she has she opened up her own in Irvington called Hands of Angels. And so I did all of the consulting for her. So I found that because I know that business so well, like I did all of my consulting for free. And so I just had another African-American guy who's a nurse that he's trying to get into it. So I'm going to do his, I said, I'm telling you right now, I will do all of your consulting for you, but you cannot ask me for any money. Like that is what, because it's, you know, if you go out and pay somebody, it's cost about $15,000. And I said, I will not accept any payment. So like, if you can't agree to that, then I can't do any consulting for you. And so now he's trying to get into it. So I don't desire to do it myself, but my thing is just consulting for other people who want to do it.
But you feel like business-wise, now, of course, taking care of people is a great thing. But I'm just saying, business-wise, is that a good move?
Yeah, it can be very lucrative.
Okay.
Very lucrative.
Yeah, them private nurses get like
Yeah.
$90,
But-
$100 an hour on the clock,
Yeah,
right?
it can be very
I'm
lucrative.
taking this from movies though, but the insurance is high when
The
you do it,
insurance
right?
is extremely
Right,
high.
right. You got to
The
bond
insurance-
it. You got to bond yourself and all
Yes.
that. So it's a lot of variables to this thing.
Exactly.
You just don't jump in there.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Right? No, but some people, you know what I mean? Like they don't realize like the money you got to pay to get
Yes,
this done.
the insurance is extremely
Yeah.
high.
Yeah, that's when like I mean, like $1 million policy. Like you got to insure yourself for X amount. Like it's a lot.
Yeah, because you're in somebody's home, you're doing this.
That's right.
Yeah, that's a lot. You get,
Yeah.
It will be insured.
Yeah, and once there's one incident, you find out real quick how much you need that insurance too.
Wow. Damn.
It's one thing I want to not let you slip by with. You said something that I just kind of studied recently. Entrepreneurial mindset. You would not take a check. That come from Rich Dad, Poor Dad. That's where I learned it from. Just read that book finally, or some of it. So, you know, when you're on your way, the theory is to success. Like you got, and you see it come together. So I'm looking at it come together, right?
Exactly.
You share your gift. You know what I'm saying? With people, I don't have to charge you for that. I don't need that. I'm not doing things for a check because I create my own money. So, but I peeped that out. I'm sorry. I don't know if you want people to know what you all be into, but
Now you know I understand that too, but then you know it's also you know there's some tax shit involved when you start taking money too. For you know for certain people, certain people don't take money for the right reasons. Some people don't take money because of tax reasons.
Oh, you know, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, like you said, certain things is a gift up to a certain amount. Now the gift change. Now it becomes we got to write this off.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean? And, you know, a lot of big people do this. Like, hey, let me hire you real quick so I can get rid of some certain things.
Yeah.
It's good on them, but it's bad on your end. Yeah, so you know, I'm like, you know me, I'm always thinking the business mindset.
no doubt. I mean, you know, this was more a philosophical thing, I think, to build an entrepreneurial spirit that you don't take checks from people. That means you're a worker. That's what they actually said. You're a worker. I'm not a worker. I create jobs. I create wealth. I create employment. I'm not taking no checks because I ain't nobody worker. I mean, that's just what the mindset he was trying to put you in. But, you know, practical fucking Mr. Business here. He always did, you know, and fuck your taxes up too, you know.
For real. Be like, that's what my mind at. Be like, some people don't take money because it's easier that way. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can give me a painting. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, no. You know what I mean? Listen.
I'm
I'm scared of IRS, but I'm scared of them.
Yeah, that's the biggest, baddest gang in America.
Absolutely. Undefeated.
The aura and the S.
They undefeated.
Now they the aura. You gotta say the aura, boy. With them jokers.
Yeah, so I think about stuff like that. Be like,
I got a couple of activity in the chat room. I want to shout out. What's up, cuz? Kevin Cameron out there. Big sis Hera Copel, she checking in. She said she thank you for all that you do
You're welcome.
for the community, showing our young ones what success look like.
well,
That's very true.
He said, Hera, you know Thina.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
The word came up.
Yeah.
Tina. Nah. She's probably like, shut up now.
Yeah, you know
I
how
can
I
hear her
go.
right now. She put LOL. Yeah. So yeah. So I was just reading them. A couple of people here. They've been pretty active on the chat here.
Now, I know you said y'all doing like it's black business and, you know, we buying black and, you know, all those things. Now, do you have a problem in investments that's non-black?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
So, you know, you don't have to be black to support black business.
Yeah. But you know how some people, they hear black, and they be like, oh, they really standoffish.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You know, and, you know, if you truly want to support black business, you'll seek it out, regardless of what your race is.
True.
And so, you know, we will take investments from anyone. You know, it is to support and build up the black community. That's what it's all about.
Right.
It's not to exclude anyone else. It's to include the black community in wealth, in generational wealth, by teaching and, you know, and owning our community and teaching our kids how to own our community.
Yeah, that's so dope though. Like, that's like a movie, yo. Like, as I'm sitting here, you invest and start to see the community grows, and the people that's buying also are part of their own investment.
Absolutely.
So like, you're growing your community and benefiting business-wise from it, everything.
Absolutely, yeah, it makes sense.
And you got your real own community. You're doing business and linking with other people. I think that's the, you know, I always say this. I think that's the route to go anyway for the success of black people in America. It's just to operate in parallel to this system. You know, use the things and do the things by laws and everything that we have to go by with them. But I would kind of just, here we go. Like, you know what I'm saying? We live over here. We shop over here.
Exactly.
I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that, tell the truth. And when you got to, you know, I got to go over here to do business here. Hey, how you doing? You know, it's not a problem.
You know, technically, we pretty much the last race that haven't done it anyway.
Yeah.
Let's be honest about it.
You got a Chinatown. You got a little Italy and major metropolitan cities. Every single one of them.
We're the last people that were last race that
and
really.
So why is it wrong for us to do it?
It ain't.
Yeah.
It's not.
Nope.
Absolutely.
I am not letting it go. Like you said, the same thing. I'm trying to pass that down too, and just, you know, in general, spread it to the generation behind us. But also just learn it more now, so I could implement it better, or, you know what I'm saying, in my own life. Like, I want to get busy. Like,
that's right.
I really do.
And so we're not so bad at financial freedom, which means you have the money to buy what you want and your bills are paid. But we then have to pass that on to our kids, and that's how you create generational wealth. Not just by having financial freedom, because you could be financially free today. What if you lose your job? Like, you know, what if you lose all of your money? But when you have generational wealth and you've taught your children, your money is not going anywhere. Your wealth is not going anywhere because you'll have that.
Yes, true. Yes, indeed.
Now, I have this question. Like I said, devil's advocate. When people invest, do y'all actually check these people?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Because, you know, people know how to, quote unquote, hide money.
Yes, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes. And so when you invest, there is a questionnaire. You know, we have to find out where that money is coming from that you didn't, you know, not
it makes sense. No, I'm just, listen.
You might have a little knuck over there trying to clean up some bread.
Exactly.
That's what listen. A lot of laundromats came up. A lot of barbershops came up. You know what I mean? And some people like, oh, yeah, I'll invest. But then, you know, y'all legit. This person ain't. Y'all fall based on something.
There is, like, you know, so there's a checks and balances. And so you have to substantiate where you got that money. You have to show that you have an income coming in, and it's a legitimate
You
income.
cannot hide your money in this system.
Exactly.
Let's be clear. You know what I mean?
Put it out there.
Yeah, let's put it out
Don't
there.
Don't come here trying to, like, I can wash a little couple of bucks.
Yeah, for real.
We ain't putting this in jeopardy. I ain't letting it happen.
Yeah, because, you know.
I mean, I can't control it.
No, I mean, that's a great question, and it's a legitimate question.
Yeah.
And so, you know, those are all things that were included in our operating agreement, and we have an attorney who, you know, handles all of those legal things.
Okay.
Very good. Very good.
Now, do y'all send out y'all like information to like big businesses just to see what, as far as what they invest? Like, do y'all do that?
We have sent out to a couple of like investment groups.
Yeah.
At this point, we're not quite big enough for like an investment group. But I'm always constantly.
Nas, Queenbridge, where you at?
Exactly.
Get some VCs in this thing.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
That big boy talk. That's that money talk. Get some VCs in here. That venture capitalists. Let's go.
But you got a lot of these companies that they like to invest in startups.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. So we had our first investment meeting 2 weeks ago. And we have, a couple people who looking to invest.
At least
a
open to
significant-
it, right?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
That's
a
dope.
Significant amount, and so we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
So we got a viewer right in the chat. What's up, Takira? This Kira. But she's got a little question. I want to know this for everybody that's watching. Little advice, maybe 2 or 3 quick bullet points on how you can properly open a black business. Like what I think she's trying to say probably what's the first couple of steps you need to take to really getting that going.
So the first thing, of course, is to just be knowledgeable. Just take in all the knowledge that you can.
Mm-hmm.
Like just read every book. Now, that's not to say trust all the knowledge that you.
I get it. Right.
Make sure that you are, everything that you're reading is legitimate and from a good source.
Right.
Secondly, get an attorney. Like
Stop
get
playing
an
with
attorney.
it.
Like don't because that using that money that you use to pay an attorney, it's well worth it.
Cuts
Get
out a
an
lot of
attorney.
other mistakes you make that make you pay way more in the end anyway.
'Cause you'll end up paying more in the long run.
Right.
And then surround yourself with people who have businesses. Like surround yourself
Good
with
stuff.
like-minded people. So whatever kind of business it is still starting a business. So surround yourself by people who are doing things.
Right.
So you have to research stuff like, is it good for my business to be an LLC or S corp or this?
Exactly.
So those are the type of things that you would sit down and research. The type of business you want to
You
do.
made me proud right there. All right.
Now I ain't gonna lie. Now Tina done came back in and said all LLCs are not good, but I know we was discussing that before.
No, you have to make sure.
Tina, you getting your business on out there, girl?
Sole proprietorship as opposed to an LLC, as opposed to an S corp, or it depends on what type of business it is, and if you're by yourself, if you're with a group of people. So you have to take all of those things under consideration.
And then get a lawyer. So when you decide, we're gonna do this, get a lawyer to make sure everything going straight.
That's right.
Yeah, for the most part, corps are always better.
That's opinionated.
Corps are always better.
Some people might like doing enterprise.
Yeah,
Or I couldn't think of nothing.
something about
let myself
something about to put an ink and you're not personally responsible is a beautiful thing. The company take all the hits.
Incorporated, LLCs, S corp, C corp,
LLC, boy, limited liability, limited.
Also, what's the word I'm looking for? You basically would be the parent business. You are the, you can have subsidiaries and things of that nature.
Yeah, well,
I'm just trying to sound fancy, y'all. Let me stop. 'Cause I'm messing up.
but it was kind of close.
I was close, right? I almost pulled it off.
Damn, they had me. I was like, what?
I almost pulled it off. Hey, you can't dazzle them with brilliance, you baffle them with bullshit. I ain't said that out loud in a long time, but that's my philosophy, you know what I mean?
If you got it, flaunt it. If you don't, fake it.
Absolutely,
But, listen,
absolutely.
It works. It works. Some of the best deals came from a lie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All I got to do is listen. If I get you to believe me, we good. Yeah,
You
now.
might not, you just got to roll with me now.
Yeah. Now, once you agree, give me about 3 months now. I got to be like, shit, I really got to do it.
This guy crazy.
That's when the work come in.
So
But now, when y'all built this and got it out, like, how long did it take y'all to actually get it, like, foundation? Get it from legally?
From the idea to the inception, like to a week.
Yeah,
I had been thinking about it for so long. And then, you know what, when I said, you know what, let's have this meeting, and people showed up. I said, well,
Those are paperwork wise. Like, did y'all
yeah,
put it all on paper?
Oh, yeah. So I looked around and found a good attorney who had plenty of experience, you know, within a matter of a couple of days. You know, I met with her. I told her exactly what we wanted, what we needed. She had done it before. A week later, we had our operating agreement. I did the LLC myself, like all of that paperwork, right online. So, you know, to make it legal took about a week.
Okay.
See, that's what happens when you have a determined mind.
I was about to say,
You
yeah,
get
that
anything
is true.
done.
That's right.
Like, some people procrastination is the killer of all dreams, for real. Like, so many people had these business ideas and they had to sit back and scared. And because of that, two other people done did the same thing that they was thinking about.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Sitting there thinking, waiting, trying to jump in the rope.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Scared money don't make money.
It showed.
Tell them about it. See, that's spoken like a young lady from downtown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, now let's go to casino and shit, bro. You go to casino, boy, throw money on the table don't make money sometimes, boy. Come home broke. Like I should have been scared of that last roll.
Scared money don't make none, though. You got to be in it to win it. Now, you know what I mean? Them all go together.
Mm-hmm.
That boy the bottle could have struck the lotto, man.
You meant that one, didn't you?
That's Nas right there. Quoting great poetry, bro.
Now, once again, let everybody know about the holiday virtual drive so they know how to get in touch
So
with
if you go to the website,
it's on the screen.
You'll see the link, and you can click right on it, and it'll take you to Amazon. And there'll be a wish list. You can click on whatever you want to purchase, and when you click on it, it adds it to your cart. You pay for it, and Amazon ships it directly to the charity, which is a homeless shelter in Newark.
Okay, anybody and everybody that's watching this broadcast today, tomorrow, the day after, we're going to put the link on our personal page as well as the business page. Click it, donate.
Come on, y'all.
Very important. Come on.
Y'all need to donate. Now give them that website one more time, nice and clear.
It's www.nextlevelafricanamericaninvestmentgroup.com.
I think this is very important, y'all. This is something to get behind. You know, you could be from what I like to. One of the things I speak of is, as our people and our culture, how to move forward. I think we have to prioritize, and the number one thing on all our lists should be black first.
That's right.
This is an excellent way to do that, because you could be any religion, any political affiliation, any sexuality, to invest. Like, you know what I mean? It's a real common thing that it don't take, like, I gotta like you so much, you know, that's a good deal, or, you know, let's invest. So I really love that, man. I appreciate you coming out today, Angela. Did an awesome job here.
And for me, I like the fact that they make sure from start to finish it stays in house.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? Everything happens right there.
Do for self.
Yeah. Like, that's, to me, is the part they be like, okay, we're going to start it here. We're going to see it through.
That's right.
And along the way, we're going to keep extending the branch to other people involved. And after a while, you can really build a community that way.
That's the plan.
You can build it. Yeah, you can really, truly build.
That's why I said how I just connect them. Like, what they doing.
You can truly build a community.
That's the plan.
I love it.
Because, you know, we're not reinventing the wheel. We're doing things that other people have been doing.
Right.
You know, for years. But we just have not been doing it. And so now it's our turn to do it.
Right.
We need to jump on it and do it. Like, you know, and now's the time. Like, it's not the time to wait and say, you know, oh, next week, because there will always be something. And so now is the time.
So listen, I'm encouraging all black people, brown people, let's get ready to invest in ourselves.
In ourselves, man. Thank you.
Right.
Yes.
We have a foundation that's ready to work. Let's work with them. That's all we need to do.
Like you said, I'm definitely going to share it on my personal page, not just the holiday donation, but the group as well. I'm going to personally talk to people. I'm going to personally try to get involved and get more abreast myself. But it's probably even quite honestly people with more resources that could help better than I could, by joining the first. I want to reach out, like if they, make sure they know.
Yeah, at least, like you said, at least I want people to at least research, get some information, do your homework, and then you make your decision. But just don't blow it off. Some people, oh, it's black agents. No. Do some research.
Definitely.
It's very important. Because like you said, this type of opportunity don't come around often for us, to be honest. It doesn't.
Nah, this would be a great start for anybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Angela Lewis.
Thank you.
Registered nurse. The brain child behind the Next Level African American Investment Group.
Licensed real
estate agent. What else you do?
Friend.
That's quite enough, but I'm saying.
Yeah,
I know it's something else.
Yes, I think she got another. Part time.
I know her daughter a chef and she can cook too.
Yeah.
I had some of her daughter food. Her daughter a chef, she could cook.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
She worked at. We working on our business here, so we're not really shouting out establishments. But I went to somewhere. She was one of the cooks. Food was awesome.
What's the name of the establishment?
I'll let you know offline because they ain't give us no advertising dollars.
God, you making me proud of every bullet, boy. I'm trying to tell you. It's rubbing off.
I will shout out Family Flavors in Plainfield, New Jersey.
Look at it. If they ain't the best cleanup ever, I don't know what is.
I did eat from there, and
the food is good. Yes, the food is
as
good.
well. Food truck,
absolutely.
But we definitely enjoy having you. It was almost like a little mini reunion in here.
Exactly.
Absolutely, years.
But Angela Lewis, we thank you for coming, representing the Next Level African American Investment Group. I'm your boy, Mr. Social.
I be Mr. Business.
And we gonna catch y'all next week. Y'all tune in, man. We running down, ending up the first season. We gonna end up with some great guests like today. I see our chat was hot. They was like, one person, let me read it for you, Angela. Y'all get better and better with the guests y'all bring on and sharing knowledge. Keep up the great work, my brothers. So
we really appreciate
they
that.
They said you took us to another level, basically.
That's right.
Hey, listen, that's what
you here for. I love it.
We're going to keep connecting, and we're going to keep giving people knowledge.
No doubt.
Keep them informed. That's what
we
do.
Be informed and be entertained.
Duality
when you watch
Podcast.
Duality.
Yeah, I'll be good.
Peace.